Well, for the past year here at Engels Coach Shop on Main Street in Joliet, we've been on this journey to restore this two-seat buggy. When I introduced this project back in September of 2020, I introduced it as the restoration of a Democrat buggy. Well, this is kind of a Democrat buggy, but it's also a type of a spring wagon. The Democrat is actually in the spring wagon family. But why I called this a Democrat was because of the style of the box and the seats themselves. It's not a typical body that would fit on this spring wagon undercarriage with side springs and end springs, which we would call out in this area more of a mountain wagon. But the Democrat is a spring wagon family buggy, and it could fit on this type of an undercarriage. It's just not common out here. So this could be called either direction, a two-seat buggy, a two-seat spring wagon, a two-seat mountain wagon, or a two-seat Democrat buggy. It's kind of up in the air for whatever you want to call it. So anyway, this two-seat buggy is now entering into its final stages, and this week I'm going to get it actually assembled together. So let's start this final project of this year-long restoration project. So I want to take you back in time a bit to a year ago, September of 2020, when I first introduced this buggy as a Democrat buggy restoration project, and let's revisit what the condition of this buggy was when it came into the shop for restoration. Well, over the years, a number of people have asked me who taught me what I do, and you're about to meet one of those teachers. My teachers are the vehicles themselves. So the first process I go through is to examine the buggy or the wagon or the coach, whichever the case may be. I like to spend time having it in the shop before I actually start doing anything on it. Examining the box, the seats, the springs, the wheels, just getting to know it. And then piece by piece I'm going to dismantle these. All the iron I'm going to put through the sandblaster and clean them up. But this allows me to become closer, more personal with each individual wagon. I get to know it personally. And by the time this leaves the shop, I'm going to know this little buggy inside and out. So as many of you are aware that my goal is to continue to put together a video library where you can actually watch and experience what is involved in the carriage trade. Now I'm putting these together in a playlist to be a type of a table of contents for different subjects. This one will be under the restoration or rebuilding of a two-seat buggy. So as we enter into the final stages of this project, we are adding another chapter in this video library of the carriage trade. All the different aspects that are involved in it. So let's finish up this project and do the final assembly so we can send this buggy home. Well, these are the final steps on this restoration project. Next, I get to take it outside and do a photo shoot. So come along and let's see what this looks like outside in the daylight. So this is the conclusion of this project. From start to finish, we've been at it for about a year now. You see what we started out with and what we've ended up with here shown in the background. So we put this together with the top that was thrown away, and we also have this set up so you can hitch it to a single horse or to a pair. So we're glad to send this buggy home back to the 4th generation, which will be the great-grandson that will now drive this buggy that his great-grandfather bought way back in the ranching days. So once again, appreciate you following along and all this has happened. Thanks for watching.